go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
I truly can't believe it. And I know there are going to be the detractors, but, you know, right now we haven't heard a lot of people that are coming out opposed to it, but I suspect it.
Those spearheading the North Dakota medical marijuana petition have high hopes of getting the signatures needed. Thanks for joining us.
The petition was approved yesterday by Secretary of State Al Jaeger, with many on our Facebook page asking where you should sign. Valley News Team's Krista Bames sat down with a committee member for what's being called North Dakota's Compassionate Care Act.
This is actually the petition right here.
Nearly 13,500 signatures are needed for medical marijuana in North Dakota to be up for vote. And Ray Morgan has no doubt they'll get there.
Just the outpouring of support that we've gotten in the last 2 months has just been overwhelming.
But don't go looking online to sign your name if you're with him. This petition needs in-person signatures since the state doesn't do online petitions.
A bit unfortunate, but maybe at some point in time down the road, the technology will be there.
A knock on the door and various events will help get the job done, but they haven't started just yet. Morgan says their committee will take extra caution, choosing those who want to help petition wisely to make sure all names signed are real.
We're going to do some checking on them as well, too, to make sure they're on the up and up.
But even if the North Dakota Compassionate Care Act gets every last autograph needed, Morgan knows the roadblocks will continue.
Our Attorney General, he's totally against this. There'll be law enforcement, of course, that will be against it. But I think we'll overcome that ultimately.
Doctors, too, will be another challenge if it passes.
And it's my understanding that Essentia is not going to allow their doctors to do that. We've contacted Sanford. We haven't heard anything from them whether they're going to allow their doctors to do it.
Minnesota has approved medical marijuana, but the issue also faced struggles with tough restrictions and a lack of doctors willing to prescribe. But it won't stop Morgan or his team from going out and getting this signed.
13,452, I believe.
To give North Dakotans the first opportunity to decide. Krista Bames, Valley News Live.
For now, Morgan says to check their Facebook page and get in contact there if you're looking to sign or help out. We have that information along with a petition for you to check out on our website. Go to valleynewslive.com.
Cable One says you'll be forced to upgrade or they'll turn your service off without having to tell you. It's part of their Internet Acceptable Use Policy. The new rules, which began in October, cap the cable internet plans, meaning that you can't exceed a specific amount of data. One whistleblower has gotten the notices and says most people probably have no idea how much internet they are using every month.
It's really difficult for people that use very much internet to keep track of that. You have computers automatically update, have numerous programs that automatically update, phones do. Some of those are getting to be rather large programs. If you download a game on Steam, if you watch Netflix, especially HD, and that's a very hard thing to track as you use, especially for most people that don't know how to monitor their whole network usage.
Cable One now caps their lowest plan starting at 300 gigabytes of data per month. It's outlined in their Internet Acceptable Use Policy now. Well, if you need help uncovering fraud and corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of it. Call 701-237-6576. And a member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work exposing the truth.
Autopsy results were released today on a missing college student found dead in a field in late October. Laura Schwendeman had a significant amount of drugs in her system, including meth and THC, which is cannabis. Her cause of death is still unknown at this time. Schwendeman was last seen alive on October 14th in Alexandria, Minnesota.
Former North Dakota Senator Byron Dorgan wants to know who thought it was a good idea to close the Center for Nanoscale Science and Engineering at NDSU, otherwise known as the Research and Technology Park. While in Congress, Dorgan says he worked closely with NDSU leaders. He says he helped them secure more than $140 million over an 8-year period for the now closed research center.
I think NDSU is a great university. I have great respect for them, but someone has dropped the ball here. They have the capability of being world-class in research capability to attract new jobs and new opportunities to the Red River Valley, and someone has dropped the ball.
Dorgan says someone at NDSU needs to take responsibility for this, learn from it, and make sure something like this doesn't happen again. NDSU wasn't able to comment on this story for tonight, but they tell us tomorrow they will address the concerns Dorgan brought up and give reasons as to why they closed the research park.
The director of Fargo-Cass Public Health says the public is being better served at their new site. They moved it into a remodeled building in September along 13th Avenue South. It used to house Sunmart and CVS, and the building provides much more space. Before, they were spread out over 6 or 7 buildings in Fargo. Now, most of their services are under one roof.
Convenient for the neighborhood, good parking here. We're on a bus route, and so it's kind of one-stop shopping for many of our programs here. So
Bachmeyer added that many of the families who come there for one reason find out that Fargo-Cass Public Health can also help them in other ways. Tonight, the public was given a chance to tour the clinic.
A local single mother and her daughter were welcomed home tonight as they moved into their new Habitat for Humanity house. This was Lake Agassiz Habitat for Humanity's 52nd home dedication. The generous financial backing and the community support is behind what made this home possible for the family. Volunteers completed more than 250 hours of sweat equity helping to build this home.
Man, I'm so happy. Got my keys. Yeah, so I'm excited. You know, I feel very blessed and appreciate everybody's hard work and volunteering and everybody pulling together to make this possible for me and my daughter.
Now, the family will repay the no-profit mortgage over a period of 30 years, and Habitat for Humanity says it illustrates their objective to give families a hand up rather than a handout.
In tonight's What Is It?, the old A&W in Long John Silver's is going to be turning into a coffee shop. The building, located along South University, is wrapped in scaffolding with Beans Coffee Bar signs directing you to the drive-thru. No word yet on when they officially plan to open their doors to coffee lovers. Beans Coffee Bar already has one location along 26th Avenue South in Fargo. And that new construction you're seeing along 52nd Avenue South near the Spicy Pie will soon become a Burger King. Construction is underway, but crews working were not sure when it will officially open. And remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime in your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day.